It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. Ty Chandler to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
As a man, Justin Jefferson.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
3rd down, here's Jones. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. McCarthy throwing here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10, here's Jones. And he's down into the red zone. This one gets to the 18. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 18 on 2nd down. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Now McCarthy. He brings it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Throwing right away here, Goff. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Off play action, Goff. Headed out right. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down throw from Goff. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
It is caught left side. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up. They'll go for it, Goff. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Escapes out to the left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Chandler now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Looking to throw, McCarthy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Chandler now on the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds a seam down the middle. He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Greg Reynolds to return it. And look at this return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Vikings are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Complete to Raymond. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Buying some time right. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Another try following the sack. Hopkinson reels it in. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 7.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done. Escapes the pocket. Pass taken in by St. Brown. Decent gain here, but short of the first. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains. Fourth and 14. Let's see if they've got some magic in them. He's back to throw. Finds Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. They did it! He made the interception! And the Vikings have some new life in the 4th.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the Lions get the football back at the opposing 45. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back. And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago. Goff on 1st and 10. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running it with David Montgomery. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They go play action with Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Connects with the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Lions leading by 7. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A give up the gut to Montgomery. And he's brought down for a loss. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Man in motion here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got...
Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! Harrison Smith with the INT! The 50! At the 20! And they come through with a defensive touchdown, and they trail by only 1! You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set. 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Montgomery hauls this one in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Setting up to pass. One's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it sets up 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Looking to throw it. This to win the game. Oh Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. From the jaws of defeat, they snatched this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Chandler now on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. Hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 43. Completed to his running back. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Able to find Jones. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd down carry for Jones. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby, but he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Now McCarthy has the connection to Hutchinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Working quickly here. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And now it's 2nd down. On play action now, McCarthy. Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's Akers up the middle. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. You've got to keep moving quick here. Once again, it's Akers. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Now to throw. He rolls to his right. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing from near his own goal line. Connection made to Raymond. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Off play action, Goff. Headed out right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and that gives the Lions the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down throw from Goff. Buying some time left. This is complete to Patrick. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Forced out to his right. And they pick him off again. And the Vikings surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Okay, now both sides have had a shot, Brock. Neither offense could get the job done. Looks like it'll be one of these defenses that wins them this one in overtime.
Yeah, give these crews defensively some credit here. It's hard to play defense in overtime, but both deliver, and now which offense, Kate, can go and capitalize and finish this game?
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
And he pulls it in. That's a touchdown and